Looking out a dirty old window, down below the clouds in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone, I can feel the heat, but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in this steady town. Downtown the young ones are going. Downtown the young ones are going. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody lives for the music around. Bright lights and music is best. Good boy, don't check on your watch, not another glance. I'm not leaving now, honey, not a chance. Hot shot, giving up on it. So much later, baby, you can say never mind. You know life is cruel, life is never kind. Time to make a new story. Time to gravity glory. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody listen to the music around. Come closer, honey, that's right. Got to get a brand new experience, feeling right. Outside a new day is gone. Outside suburbia is crawling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. New York to East California. There's a new one coming, I warn ya. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody listen to the music around.
Everybody, all right, we got a lot of crap to get out of here. First up, these giant things I want to get out of the way. 2 Beanie Baby lots. Can't tell you how thrilled I am about that. I got these for free. And I made, 7 lots of 20. And I've sold, I think, 3 now. And they're $27.95 a piece. So pretty happy about that. What's up, Cameron? What's up, Shay? Who else we got here? There's a bunch of people probably hanging out in back. So yeah, one customer came in and bought 2. Unfortunately, not going to combine shipping because they're in large flat rate boxes, and that's how I'm keeping them. But yeah, it was a really big mix of stuff yesterday. And surprisingly, not that many postcards. I probably got enough over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 postcards going out. That's pretty low for usual, but a bunch of them went out in the morning, so. Uh-oh, Popeye about to have a sales boom. I've been doing end and relist pretty much about twice a week, between 600 to, oh man, somebody just came in and bought a couple more postcards. All right, cool. Anywhere between like 600 to 2,000 in between the sales that I'm running. So my sales typically end after 2 or more often 3 days. And the way it works out, basically when a sale ends, I'll end and relist 2,000 or 3,000 items, or however many. I've done up to 3. So usually it's more like 2. Today it was only about 800 this morning. And then and once I've done that, I'll restart sales. And the sales is only on older inventory. It excludes, basically right now it excludes anything from C postcards and later. So basically that goes back to about January, before the collection I picked up. And then basically any inventory almost any inventory January or earlier is on sale. But in between those sales cycles is when I'm doing the end and relist stuff. And I think it's working. Like, I don't think there's anything in my store over 35 days old, 36 days, somewhere in there. And the reason why I'm not doing it all at once mainly is because I'm using WebInterpret, it takes a little while to cancel the US ones, but then WebInterpret has to pick it up and cancel all the duplicates on the other eBay sites. So I can't just go through and cancel all my US ones, because then into my ended listings will be all the UK, France, Australia, Canada listings. So it makes it really hard to find all of them if I do it that way. So I'm only doing them 200 at a time. Just, yeah, all right. Done. Just kidding. So the thumbnail was true. So it's technically not clickbait, except it is. So I did send the wrong stuff to 2 different buyers. One of them contacted me, let me know that they got the wrong card. I said, I'm very sorry. you can either send it back to me and I'll give you a full refund, or, let me get in contact with the other buyer and see if they'd be willing just to ship your car. And they said, okay. And so I sent both the customers labels to send on to the other customer, and the problem was solved. And I didn't have to make a 20-minute long video about it. Instead, I could tell you the solution in less than 5 minutes. The end. Narrowly averted disaster once again. I did have an interesting thing yesterday, though. Okay, so Popeye, I know you're busy, and any of your other postcard sellers. Sup, Amy? How you doing? What's your news? Julie, just update the case with the tracking number, and eBay will close the case. That's all you have to do. If they want to pursue it after that, yay! Hooray! Congratulations. That's huge news. eBay, not just an NFT. That's awesome. That's even better. Hello. Fine. Now, Amy, don't go blowing all of that on pug toys. Uh-oh, did I just... It did. I almost just did it again. Morning, Judy. Very salty. Come on, that wasn't salty. Just because I think that pugs are a crime against nature. Okay, I'll take it. Buster's been pretty mellow this morning, but his tail has been the monster. His tail's been the wappiest thing all day. Wappy tail Buster. So I had a weird thing yesterday, postcard thing. All right. Basically, I sold a postcard. It shipped out yesterday. It was a real photo postcard. Very much a real photo postcard. However, the postcard, the photo was of what I believe to be probably a printed image. I don't have the card here to examine now, but looking at the picture, I think that the source on it was originally a printed image. And the item hasn't even delivered yet, but I'll pull it up here in a second. And the customer basically was saying that no, it has to be photographed, like, taken from camera to postcard in one singular process. Well, otherwise, it's not a real photo postcard. And he directed me to Wikipedia and Playals, and I'm like, I understand these sites. However, you're just not correct. Like, there are hundreds of thousands, millions maybe, of real photo postcards that come from printed images. What about real photo postcards of paintings or architectural drawings, or somebody might take a picture of a newspaper? So here's the card. And I'm going to go ahead and open the image in a new tab so we can take a super good look here. So there's the card. It is definitely on photographic paper. it is definitely real photo. However, if we go and do the zoomy zoom, there are dots. So I believe, and then the back of the card is actually, it's a PNC. But PNC, Pacific Novelty Company, they do have real photos. Anyways, there it is. But I think poses a good question is, does it have to be, taken from the original actual photo, or can it be a photo of a printing that is then developed as a photograph? And then the guy said some of the effect of, well, collectors will only accept something that's never been a printed image. And I'm like, now you're definitely wrong. Like, his wanting to die on that particular hill of what collectors will and won't accept is essentially undermined all of his credibility to his argument. But anyways, I thought it was interesting. He's probably going to return it, but we'll see. A real printed postcard, right? A real picture postcard. Yes, basically arguing with me about definition. And basically the argument is, if dots appear, it can't be a real photo postcard. To which I said, there's at least a dozen scenarios I can think of immediately where you might have, in a high quality photo, you might have the appearance of lithographic dots that then a photo is taken of, like a poster, right? Lithograph poster. Take a picture of a poster, right? Still a real photo. But the poster is a lithograph. So therefore it can't be a real photo. So just right there, the entire argument breaks down. What about picture? You take a picture out of a newspaper, you lay it down, you take a photo. That's taking a picture of printed material. You're going to have printed or print dots or lithographic dots. But it's, ultimately on photographic paper. Or pictures of architectural drawings, which is one I've seen a lot with the courthouses. I sold a lot of real photos of architectural drawings of the courthouses. My argument was basically, if the production of the item itself, meaning the postcard, was photographic, it's irrelevant what your source material was. It could be a painting, it could be a newspaper, it could be a printed picture or whatever, as long as it at the end of it is the photographic process, you end up with a photographic photo with a postcard back. It's a real photo postcard. All right, excuse me, Buster. I know. Yes, I know you just want to say hi, right? Say hi. Say hello. He's being chill, but you're not gonna like it very much because I gotta ship stuff, buddy. All right. Let's do this. This is easy. This is a press mitt. I've sold a few of these now. They're like, I think they're for flattening fabric. This one's got some very old, like, residue of stains on it, but I don't think it matters. It's sold. I've sold probably about 10 of these. They show up yard sales and thrift shops fairly often. They sell pretty well. This one sold for $17.95. Easy list, easy ship. 2 pictures, or 3 in this case. Wow, it's going global shipping program too. Can I not grab a postcard? I must have left it downstairs. All right. I'll be right back. Yep. Sure enough, that's where it was. Did I do that? I have to grab that. I can't. No, he was very. Listen, he's very polite about it. I'm not trying to trash talk him. I just thought it was first time I've had somebody like dispute the authenticity of a real photograph, or not necessarily the authenticity, but the definition. And he was like, "Go read this page on Playals very carefully. If there's dots, it's not a real photo." And I'm like, "Listen, that's a guide, not a definition. Like, it's a guide for identification." It's the same thing as like if you take a picture of a newspaper, you have a picture, not a newspaper. All right, so sold two lots of the Tundex cards that I picked up the huge lot of in Colorado for $750. Sold each for $19.95, and I mean, right? I paid $750 for the lot of like 3,000 of them, and I've been pulling out like all the ones that are like ones that I know, like Gershwin, and I found the Song of the South ones. So yeah, so I'll probably end up listing those individually once I sell through all of these. I don't want to have like lots up before I start listing the individual ones. I want to sell through the lots, because if I have the individual ones up, then it'll basically the same reason why you don't want to buy postcard lots from postcard sellers who have 6,000 postcard lots, or 6,000 individual postcards, or 10,000 individuals. I am picking through these, but I'm not being super picky. If that makes sense. But I'm also not using words like unsorted or unpicked. I'm just saying it's a lot, and that's what it is. It's a lot. There's only one other seller on eBay selling these, or there was only one other. And basically what I did was he was offering lots of 100 for $21.95, and I started offering lots of 110 for $19.95 with discounts for buying multiple. Chromes are litho. They're not made, they're printed. They're not made from a lithograph, or they're not made from photographic process. The dots are a way that is helpful to identify a lithograph postcard. Oh, that's lame. What's up, Cameron? The dots are just there to, or not there. They're not there for the purpose of helping you identify. Identifying printing dots helps you identify whether it is printed or lithographed. However, there can be exceptions. It's a guide, not a rule. Sold a bikini. What do you think? Not my thing. Sold probably for 8 and change is my guess. Let's find out. Oh, $11.29. Plus change. Oh my god, that's a pain in the butt. Just call him and make him give you money. I have not been seeing that. All right. Sold. Do I have the box up here for it? I think so. No, I don't. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to go grab the right box. I don't think I have it up here. Oh, wait. Nope. There's one right there. Nope. What's this? Oh, that is it. (1983) NL East Division champions, Phillies, sold for $26.95. Yep. Double check any of your Native American themed cards, military themed cards, sports themed postcards. Yeah. Your other option is you can cancel the order, say there's something wrong with the customer's address, send them a message, let them know what happened. Say, listen, I need to cancel this order, but you can repurchase it, and let them know the change, why you're doing that. Most customers are going to be pretty understanding. And if you really wanted to, you can just send them a message and ask permission first. Say, listen, I'd like to cancel this order, but not because I don't have it, but eBay changed the category on this. So the shipping method that I have quoted, I can't actually purchase. So I'll relist the item. I'll send you a link. All you got to do is come back in and rebuy it. And most customers are going to be pretty understanding. So I would say message them before you cancel it. Make sure you get them to sign off, because then you could put, customer requested to cancel or whatever. I hope that made sense. Basically, just communicate with the customer, cancel order, relist in the right category with the changes you want to make. That's it. Sold this Logitech ball mouse. I actually bought a whole bunch of these at an estate sale, or a garage sale, I should say, this summer. And I had 4, and this is the last one to sell. Now this is also going global shipping program. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. You can always just call back and get a different rep. Be nice to them, and then you will very likely just get a different answer. But don't do it like right away. If you do it right away, they'll be on to you. When I worked in telecom, we would always have people who, if they didn't get the answer that they wanted, would call back immediately. But they didn't realize that, they got me, who I just overheard that conversation happen 3 feet away from me 2 minutes ago. Like, you chose wrong. Not your lucky day. I'm not the guy you want to get. This is a book called The Yearling by Marjorie Keenan Rawlings, 1938. Dinner was ready. Grandma Hutto was the only person Jody knew who had a separate room to eat in. Everyone else ate in the kitchen, from scrubbed and bare pine table. Even as she brought the food, he could not take the eyes from the white cloth and blue plates. Penny said, "Now we're a mighty sorry pair of tramps to set down now." Ooh, tramps. Sold for 11 and change. I can tell by the top this came from a pigger's pile at an estate sale in Rochester, Washington, October 2019. The reason why I can tell by just the top is the family had either lived in Alabama or what's the other one? Oklahoma, somewhere with the red dirt. It's Alabama and Oklahoma with the red dirt, I think. And there was some stuff just had a fine layer of red dust still on it, even after they moved. Or is it Arkansas that has this? Maybe it's Arkansas. Anyways, there was red dirt. I think there's a area of California that might as well. Yeah, I know. It's not a book I've read either. I'll just say that. Nor one that I'm ever going to read. For the same reason, I'm never going to watch or read Old Yeller. Sold my last of these Coors ashtrays, which I bought in Colorado at a garage sale. And I think I paid $1 a piece. This is the last one to sell. $9.95 plus shipping. Or not Colorado, they're Coors ashtrays, rather. Let me catch up on the chat here. I'm way behind. Georgia has red dirt. Okay. Oh, well, all right. So I guess red dirt's everywhere. sold a 45 record. And it's kind of funny that this sold, because I think somebody was talking about this in class, in the chat yesterday. Or earlier this week. Achy Breaky Heart on 45. If I'm not mistaken. No, that's not the thing. There it is. Sold a couple of records, or LPs. Definitely not vinyls. Sold. And let me pull these up here, see how much they sold for. Herbie Mann with Bossa Nova and Blues, $8.87, and Dumbo soundtrack with the illustrated book, Walt Disney Records, 1965, with some problematic crows, $16.16. This. Yeah, this is a FTP. You would get a bouquet of flowers in this. It's a vase, actually. See? With the flowers, you got Snoopy and Woodstock for your special day. I'm using it because it's a huge vessel for the drinking of the coffee. That was like a big thing. It still is, I'm sure. Like you'd get your bouquet of flowers, but you'd get it in a mug or a glass, like something that when the flowers died, you still had. Like I've got the big hug mug, which is one from the 70s or 80s rather. I think 70s and 80s probably. Featured on the television show True Detective. eBay or Amazon. All you have to just search for LP mailer or LP record mailer or LP record shipper. There's links, affiliate links in the description of my videos. Should be anyways. That should just take you right to some search results. They're not very expensive and they're really versatile. So, sold a belt buckle. Somebody sent me an offer on this for $14. It's kind of neat. Sparkly red, white, and blue. This actually was in one of my unboxing videos. It was actually just on sale for the same amount, so I'm like, sure, I'll sell it for that amount. And like, you just missed your chance. I think it was up for $15.95. Sold a Hot Wheel. This is the 25th anniversary Hot Wheels Vintage Collectible Edition. I think 93. This came from the Hot Wheel estate sale that I bought a whole bunch of stuff from. Sold for $9.68. That's it. And I sold this thing. This is like a vintage, I guess like espresso cups or whatever, souvenir cups of Africa's big 5 animals: the rhino, the lion, the elephant, the leopard, and the buffalo. This was just in a lot that I bought at an estate sale, or estate auction. There was like a whole bunch of stuff in there. This was in it. It took a really long time to sell, like 4 years. I'm selling a lot of the stuff that's been around for a while. That's a good thing. And let's see, sold for $14.95. No, that's not right. $20.20 plus $4.95 shipping. But this thing's got to go priority. So we're gonna get it into this here legal flat rate. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Right. Oh, it is so like 1 millimeter away. Oh, what a jerk. Okay, well, it's going to California, so it's only going to cost me an extra $1 just to do this right. Come on. Damn label. All right, we got a few to go pull. So see you downstairs.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. Let's see over here. Bag. Okay, that's not it. That is not it. There. What the hell? Ah, there it is. I knew it was it. My belt buckles are organized to a degree, and this one doesn't really fall into any particular category that I have, how I have them organized. All right, A5, A6. Easy. So one on hip. Oh, that's upstairs. All right. Cool. All right, that's that. See you upstairs.
I recognize this name. Already in my pirate ship data bank. Hey, Annie and Shay. All right. It's a really loud DTF bird out there. Almost done. Sold another belt buckle. This one is for spam, as in margera. Yeah. At one time, pretty funny dude sort of spiraled into the depths of mental illness and drug abuse. Unfortunately. I think it's pretty interesting that like that Steve-O was the one to become the role model out of that crew. Like that was the most unlikely of circumstances, but hey. Took an offer on the band belt buckle for $23. Oh, really? Yeah. That is the reseller seller. That's only part of my inventory. There is another room and then my garage, which has stuff too. But trying to get everything out of the garage inventory wise so that I can perhaps start considering tearing down my garage and putting a more shed-like thing, because the garage is old. It's as old as cars. I'll just put it that way. And it needs, I think, probably a new slab sooner than later. All right, and final item. This is actually kind of cool. I need to go grab stuff for it anyways. It's 1967. Library of Congress surplus, which is pretty cool. And it's basically these woodcuts of Yosemite peaks. It's kind of neat. And so it's text, like poetry and woodcuts. It's kind of neat. And it's sold for $31.45 plus shipping. I'll be right back. Go. Slanty basement is slanty. It's actually just the camera. Special effects. All right. Let me get this ready for Insta. All right. Ready to go. All right, folks. Well, that's it. Everything's packed. Everything's shipped, which means only one thing. We've come to the end of yet another shipping adventure. We'll be back tomorrow, assuming some things sell. They usually do. I hope you all have a fantastic day. We will catch you on the flippy flop. Bye.